Good morning, everybody. So thank you for joining me today. Beautiful Monday morning. So I just heard a new term this morning, and I think the Monday mornings, well, actually the Wednesday and Friday as well, because we offered a 20-minute option, and 20-minute is perfect start. Sometimes if you think about the whole 45 minutes, it seems a little overwhelming, and you start with 20 minutes, and then sometimes you stop there, and other times you're like, oh, I can keep going. She called them fitness snacks, and so I think if you start with small little snacks, then it helps in either keeping going or actually just get the habit forming to do little, find our balance on one leg. We're going to do a little rotation. So our cardio is coming from the size of the movements that we are doing, the amplitude of the movement that we are doing. Let's do the other side. I've got the big yellow mark. Hopefully things are working fine. Okay. Let's do that one more time and feel wider than your hips. It's not the internet, and so I know that we have a few people working with the internet this morning, and so hopefully this resolves the issue. I'm gonna keep going, and if it doesn't work, I'll just upload a new video later on. All right, so arms up and relax your shoulders. We're gonna rotate one forward, the other one back, and let's just switch. Little switch. And you're going to rotate slowly and a little further. And again, because I think I can end the stream and start it again, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's not lose everything. And one more time. All right, and relax the shoulders. Perfect. We're going to do a little stretch here behind the chair. So hands just on the back of the chair. And you're going to step it back. You're going to open up your feet a little wider than your hips. We're going to send our hips back gently towards one side. Nice little stretch underneath the other leg. Let's bring it up and other side. And up again. So try here to send the hips back and keeping your abs engaged. Let's bring it back up and other side. So bonjour Diane, bonjour Carole. Let's bring your legs in. And there's 5 of us this morning. I know it changed the numbers, so like I said, hopefully things are working out okay. All right, we're going to go into a little bit of cardio. So we're going to use the chair for our cardio this morning. We're going to start with just a few of those. So I put the weights underneath because we're not going to use them first. And we're just going to have a seat on the chair. And then here I want you to have your feet a little, the width of the chair, and so that you're comfortable whenever we're going to stand. So I want your heels on the ground so the legs are not up here. So bring them close enough so you can transfer your weight and stand tall. And then here I want you to lengthen a little bit more. So you're going to bring your arms to the side and you're going to lengthen your core as if you're trying to reach towards the ceiling. And then we're going to relax. And we're going to sit down. Perfect. And then we're going to come up again. And I want you to lengthen. So there's a little curve into the back, but I'm not forcing that curve here. You just want to lengthen, pulling up nice and tall. And then let's slowly go up on our toes. Just a little bit, and let's bring them down. Good. We're going to stay up. We're just going to do a mini squat. So hips back. And let's come up. And let's go up on the toes. So I want your ankles to stay nice and straight. So nothing is falling in or out. So just gonna go up to where you can. Let's bring it down. Let's sit back a little bit. And up, lengthening your arms. Good, and let's bring it down. Little mini squat. And bring it up. Okay, so your squat, whenever we're doing that sit pop squat, we're gonna increase the speed. So we're gonna do this one here where we're sitting down and then up nice and tall, pulling up, and we're going to go up on the toes. If you're feeling any issues with your ankles or your feet, keep your feet on the ground. Control the down. So think you've got an elastic under your arms and you're not falling on the chair, you're controlling it. Okay, so you're using a little bit of momentum here to bring it up nice and tall, but you're not just flinging your arms or letting yourself fall. I have two small weights because as we're going, we're going to add weights as an option. So depending on how you feel this morning, you can have a couple 1 pound, 2 pound weights. If you have soup cans, that is perfect. Or water bottles. So we're going to alternate between these, like the sit, squat, hop, and a plank. So we're going to start on the chair into on your elbows. And then you're going to bring one knee in, leg up. Knee in, leg up. So whenever I'm doing the knee in, your abs are engaged, so you're staying into that nice plank, knee up. If the knee comes up here and you need to bring it back, go ahead. If you can bring it higher, go ahead. Make sure there's no pressure to the low back. Whenever I do the leg up here, we're not dropping the hips looking in front. I'm just engaging the glute, lifting that leg up. And then here, we're gently putting our toes down. So I'm not banging them, gently down. Okay? And good morning, Rita. So we're going to get going with these 20 seconds each. We're doing that 4 times. So it's Tabata style this morning. And it goes pretty quick when we're doing it in that format, I find. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it here. So keep your weights close by because the first round we're doing it without the weight. And, okay, sorry. The big yellow band underneath the stream there is very distracting. It says it's okay right now, so hopefully it's good for everyone. I'm going to start focusing on that and focus on our workout. So we're going to alternate between the sit squat and the plank. The plank, so the sit squat, we're going to add weight. That's an option. No need to add weight if you don't want to. And then the plank, I'm going to take it to the floor. So you can be on the chair or on the floor here. Same thing, knee up, leg up. Plank, low plank. This is going to be a little harder on your core, but easier on your hands. So you can keep it on the chair. All right, if I did not offer a variation that works for you, please let me know. I always have something. So we are on the elbow in case you have issues with your wrist for the plank or on your hands. So I'm going to start sitting down. Feet a little and up. So I'm not popping the chest forward, you grow taller. Again, it's already over. Bring it up. Let's go with our elbows on the chair. And you're going to look in front of the chair. You're going to walk it out into plank here. And your elbows are right underneath your shoulder. Right knee in, touch back, lift up, touch down. Switch leg. Left knee up, touch back, lift up, touch down. Knee up, back, up, down. Knee, leg, knee, and bring it back. So depending on how you feel this morning, you can grab your 2 small weights into your hands. I'm going to sit and pressing into those heels. Let's stand tall, up on your toes. Bring it down and stand tall. So here with your weights, you're going to pretend that you're pulling yourself down, pulling down, press up, pulling down. And you're going up on your toes. That's an option. If that doesn't work for you today, you can stay on your heels. Take it to the chair, on your elbows or on the ground on your hands. And let's bring the right knee up and leg up. Left, up, right, leg, left, leg, right. You're going to keep your eyes just in front of your hands. So I'm not looking at my feet. Good, let's bring it down and grab the weights. I'm going back to the chair into those squats. So let's sit and your feet are nicely placed, a little wider than the hips. And let's stand tall, pull those arms back, pull it down and up, pull it down, pull up. You're looking just in front. So So if you're feeling the planks in your back, take them up on the chair. And let's bring it down. I'm going to go on my elbows on the floor. You can go on your hands or on the chair and into that nice low plank. Let's start with the left knee up, leg up, right, leg, left. So here, make sure you're not looking down at your knees or toes. You're looking just in front of your hands. Breathe. Nice and stable. Good. And back to those squats. This is one more of each, and then it's over for those. So feet a little wider than the hips. Nicely placed in front of the chair. And let's press up on the toes. Pull down. Press up. Pull down. So you're not falling down all the way to the end. You're going to engage. Pulling down. You're going to breathe out as you press up. This is our last one, and let's put those weights down. Again, elbows on the chair, hands on the chair, elbows on the ground, our hands on the ground. Let's get going with the left leg, and knee up, leg, knee, leg, knee, leg. No pressure into the low back. You're feeling that pressure, go on the knees, and then switch. All the way till the end, focus on your form. Good. And it's already over for that first one. All right. We're going to go into round 2. So we've got one exercise. We're going to alternate right and left. So taking it a little easier on our brain for round 2. And we're going to go with lunges. So back lunge, going to bring that knee back. And then here you're going to pull down, lifting those arms up. Now, as you're lifting your arms up, your back is going to want to collapse. So abs are engaged. You're going to breathe out here as you're pulling yourself down. Because it's really hard to maintain that core in place as you're lifting your arms. It wants to do this. So maintain those abs and in. Okay? So knee up, back lunge. We're going to do right and left leg. So it's going to go knee back, pull, knee back, pull. If balance is an issue, so I'm okay if I look forward. If I start looking sideways, then balance goes out the window. So if balance is an issue, knee back, slide. Just pull those arms in, okay? And if you're lifting that knee up, make sure you're not crunching it. You're just lifting the knee from the hip, engaging here. So right leg, left leg, let's get going. And you're no pain into your knees, right? So you're bringing that right leg back, and we're gonna go to where we can. So bring that leg back, pull down to where it's comfortable, knee and abs and arms, knee up. So if it's comfortable for you up here, then keep it up here. If you're feeling pain as you're coming down, don't go there. Relax, shake it out. Let's get ready with the other leg. So left leg back, abs are engaged, and let's pull down. Lift that leg, those arms up, pull. Pull up, pull down. So you're pulling your arms down, pulling the knee up. This is our last one. Relax, shake it out. We're going to go on the other side. If you're feeling this into your neck, keep your arms a little lower. Right leg back and bring it down. And up. So you got a lot of muscles moving here. I should not look sideways. Up. Bring it down and up. Looking up in front. Just at eye level. Don't look at your knees. Good. Relax. Shake it out. And let's switch leg. So your left leg back. And let's pull those arms up in front. And knee in. Pull down. Knee in. That back leg, make sure it stays close enough to you. We don't want it back here. It's putting a lot of pressure on the front of the hip. Just a little closer so you can bring it down, pressing into the heel. Relax, shake it out. Just move your legs side to side. Breathe. We're halfway there. Right leg back. Pull yourself down. Pull down, pull up, pull down. Up. Pull. Close your fist as you're pulling. Good, and relax, shake it out. Okay, and we're going to switch leg. It's getting really warm in this house. So let's bring that left leg back and pulling yourself down, lifting your arms up and pull, lift up, pull, lift up. So if you're starting to lose your balance, slide that foot up, slide it back, in. Keep it close to the ground, and then reset your balance. And we're going to go back again, one more per leg. Right leg back, and left pull down, and up, pull down. So as you're pulling down, you're pulling those arms up. But you're not sinking down here. Think about that elastic under your arms, and you're pulling. Last one. Good, and relax, shake it out. Let's do the other leg. All right, balance, feet under your hips, left leg back, and let's pull yourself down and press that knee up, pulling down, knee up, pulling down, pressing into that heel in front. Don't push your knee pain all the way to the end, and relax. Grab some water, breathe. Then we're going to go into one last round. So Tabata, 4 minutes, 20 seconds each. It goes pretty fast. Okay, so I have another plank for the last round. You do what you can. I do add variation. So I prefer to stay on the ground for this one. So we're going to do, depending on how it feels for your shoulders and your back, so you can go into a modified plank here. So on your elbows, modified plank on your knees, and I want you to transfer your weight on one arm, slide one forward, in. Other one, forward. So that when you're transferring, you're not just dropping the opposite hip. You can also go on your toes here, where when you're transferring, it's going to be a little bit harder not to drop the hip. Okay, so if you have any issues with being on your rest, go into that low plank. If you can, we're going to go into a high plank and do a shoulder tap instead. So here, touching your shoulder, hand down. So sometimes you'll see this. I don't want to go for speed this morning. I want to go for super plank. So we're going to be into that plank, and if you're feeling it into your low back, go on the knees. So really nice plank, eyes are in front. You're going to slowly transfer your weight as you're lifting one arm, and then gently pull it down. Gently lift, gently put it down. So lots of control, lots of strength. If that doesn't work for your wrist, go on your elbows. Do that little extension instead of the shoulder touch. Then we're going to stand up and forget about our plank. Nice and tall, arms up. You're going to touch that knee, still more balance. Leg in front, arm in front. Touch the knee, leg up, arm up. Touch the knee. It's going to be here as well. So you can slide it in, or slide it up, or in and up. We can do one leg, back to plank, other leg, plank, leg, plank, leg, plank. All right, so this is our last one, 4 minutes, and it's over. So let's go into that. I'm going to go into the high plank. If wrists are not working for you today, go into that low plank. And transferring your weight, you're gonna either extend your right arm in front or lift it up to the left shoulder. Let's put it down. Left arm, bring it up, and then slowly put it down. Transferring your weight over, maintaining your rest of your body as straight as possible. And let's put the knees down, come on up. Nice wide legs, arms are up. Now relax your neck, your shoulders, so arms are a little bit down. Let's touch that left knee, left leg up, arm up. Or you can slide it in, toes can be touching. If you're like, okay, balance, Sylvie, that was enough for this morning, then keep the toes down. If balance is working fine on this Monday morning, then knee up. Good, relax, shake it out. Back to that plank, so you know either the low plank or the high plank. Do what works for you today. And slow transfer of your weight. You're gonna start with the left arm on the right shoulder. Just put it down slowly. Now here, the closest your feet are together, the harder this is gonna be. So if you're having a hard time, open up the feet a little wider than your hips. Good. Let's put the knees down, come on up. You're gonna take your left arm to your right knee, and let's bring it down, slide it up, down, slide, down, up. You're gonna breathe out here as you're lifting. Whenever you're landing, toes, bottom, foot, heel, press into the heel every single time. Engaging your abs and your glute. Let's go back into that plank. We got 2 more planks. So low or high, and feet the width of your hips, or a little narrower or a little wider, depending on how that goes. Let's switch one weight, and then you can try, and if you're feeling, yep, this is a little too much, open up the feet. Good, and let's put the knees down and back to the arm. So you're going over to your right, arms up, and let's go in and right knee up or slide it to the side. Toes, ball, the foot, heel. Control the down, so I'm not just falling here. Following it along. And relax, shake it out. You're going to control the up too. If not, you're going to go flying off to the other side into a plank, high or low. Abs are engaged every time you breathe out. Think of that pelvic floor in, breathing out as you're lifting one arm. Nice and slow movement. Transferring your weight slowly. And knees down. It's over for those plank. All right, we're gonna go onto your left, arms up, and let's bring it down, and knee up, arm in front. Or slide the toes, sorry. Eyes are in front. So I'm not looking at the floor. Even when I'm coming down, my eyes are coming down a little bit, but I'm not looking down at the floor here. Straight back. This is our last one, and relax and shake it out. And let's just walk around a little bit, grab some water, and breathe into your nose, out to your mouth. We're gonna do a few little stretches, and we're gonna use our chair this morning. So we're gonna sit, and your feet are gonna be a little wider than your chair. You're gonna sit on the edge of your chair. And here, I want you to grab your knees here, and you're going to give me a gentle push of your hand towards that side, shoulder gently towards the other side. Bring it in, and little press, little open. Again, one more time per side. So you're just gently opening up here as you're bringing the shoulder forward and a little down. Good. And release the shoulders. We're going to gently roll down, one vertebra at a time. So make sure you're nice and secure on the chair, that you don't feel like you're going to fall down, and your feet here are nicely placed on the floor. rolling down slowly. You're going to go to where it's comfortable for you today. So for me, I'm going to stop right here. You're going to keep your eyes on the floor. My hands are probably like 8 inches from the floor, and it's comfortable, so I'm not going further. You're going to relax here. We're going to inhale, we're going to lift a little bit. We're going to exhale, we're going to lower. Maybe you're lowering a little bit more, maybe not. You're going to move your arms like you're stirring bath water. Relax. Keep your eyes down. Let's stop the circles. Lift your right shoulder up gently. Release left shoulder up gently. Release. Let's engage your abs. So below your belly button and on each side, push that towards the low back and then rolling up gently, one vertebra at a time. Lift your arms up in front. And open up your palms to each side and gently send your elbows back. Extend your arms. Relax. Let's give me a little tuck under, so back towards the back of the chair, palms towards me, lifting up. Rotate, sweeping to each side. Good, relax. Let's reach a little bit forward as you're pressing your abs back. Push that sits bone into the chair and then release. Other side, sits bone in the chair, reach forward, press back with your abs. Release. Let's lift up, lengthen your core, open up your palms, sending your elbows back, going a little taller into your neck. Relax here and just moving your shoulders. Little tiny stretch for your legs. So let's bring one leg in front. You're going to flex your foot, lighten your core, and inch forward from the hip. Now gently drop your toes to the outside. Bring it in, and let's come up. Let's do the other leg. Straighten, flex, lengthen your core, inching forward from the hips. Drop the toes to the outside. Put it together. And let's gently bring it back to center. Lengthen, looking down. And back up. And thank you for joining me today. Sorry if the stream was not great. So hopefully it worked, and if it really did not work, I'm just going to refilm the whole thing and upload it so you have it for later. But hopefully you were able to follow along most of the time. Have an awesome day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow or Wednesday.